All right, say no more. We got Miss Monroe, and we got a special guest today. We got the one and only Mr. Could have been himself, the number one
Hey, well,
general.
ex-member of that crap.
Well, the ex Mr. Could have been himself, the one and only
Could
Glock
have been, could have
three
been records.
zero. What's up, man? Could have been records. Used to be representative. What's good, bro?
Nothing much.
Hey,
Glock.
Glock.
Hold on, I'm about to go on the light.
Yeah,
But
that's what
now
I'm
we
saying,
can we
man.
can
Yeah,
keep on talking though.
pretty sure my co-host got some questions for you. We've been talking about this for a while.
Yeah, definitely do got some questions. I need answers.
All right.
Glock, you're currently trending across every social media platform for pretty much exposing could have been records. But my question is, what was you really expecting from a company name or a corporation name could have been? That name alone would have had my spider senses tingling.
I like talking, so this is where I'm about to go ahead and just talk about it. See, I'm that type of person. When you have a dream,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people can't do what I done. That's a fact. When you're chosen by God to do something in this world, I'm gonna seek it. I'm gonna seek it through to the end. And you see, could have been the way that Roski had it set up, right?
Mm-hmm.
When lives was more popular back then before well, women kind of wiped out entertainment. I was just using my imagination, but it was a great opportunity. Yeah, the name was ridiculous, but I was a comedian and it fit my style, it fit my momentum and everything. So because of my goofy, silly nature, I was like, screw it. I took it serious to the point nobody believed in it like I did. And then when Drewski and them see that I was still sticking around and believing in it, they just my energy got contagious. Drewski knew that I was gonna be the pillar, the one that would have took that show off the ground. Now, when I started doing that show, I ain't gonna lie to you. I already knew what to do. It was in my blood. I just did what I normally do on live. I just did it in front of cameras. I was
You did
comfortable.
make the show. You
I
made the show.
most definitely look.
You
No
definitely
one's.
made the show.
I know no one's bigger than the program, but when you look at that show, somebody had to take over that show. It was like it had no leader. Everybody was playing it cool. But see, when it comes to entertainment, you got to give the fans something to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Did
When
they have
people,
all y'all sleep in the same room in the mansion?
uh, actually, no, we all had our own rooms. But see, this was the problem. One that mansion was not Drewski. It belonged to a famous boxer that let him use it.
Well,
High level
understandable.
and high level connections. I give him that. And two, the experience was just great. But see,
Yeah.
the bigger part is it was like it only had like 7 or 6 rooms in the mansion. It was a lot of us. But
So,
see they had this other room where I'm sure the celebrity used it at his game room, but they turned it into the PC room. And because of everybody hating me and just trying to kill me, just because I was honest with them. See, being honest with people in this new day and age is so overrated. Where
mm-hmm.
when you honest with them and hit them with the truth, they get in their feelings about it.
Man, you
I
ain't give
grew
us.
up,
You ain't give.
I hit
It
with
was
the truth.
funny. It was
Like
funny.
hitting me with the truth, it don't hurt me at all. Even when a woman tell me, I just be like, okay, and then I tell that woman the truth about you. I'm used to it, and I'm still me. But when I was honest with everybody on that show, they wasn't used to it, And then when I turned the money down, everybody was acting like, "Oh, he must got it." I was like, "No, I come from LA where everybody hustle and work a 9 to 5. I just didn't care about money." And
Do you think you took shortcomings from Drewski? Did you think you didn't really get what you deserve? Because I saw the last episode, and it was like you were kind of mad that the who was the two people that won? I think it was Ugly
ugliest rapper in that female
and that
fight.
girl, the girl. I don't remember her name.
See,
So
see,
excuse me if I don't know her name.
see. I'm gonna tell you this. I didn't care about the money. That's what I wasn't mad at. It was the chain that I was after before I thought it was fake. But see, the one thing I didn't
So the
understand.
could have been chain. You hold on. You're telling me the could have been chain was fake?
It could have been
Yeah,
some diamonds.
No,
It
hold
could
on,
yeah,
have
hold
been
on.
gold.
So how about the Snoop Dogg chain?
that was real. That was real.
Yeah, I feel
Okay.
you though. At
See,
least
Snoop Dogg. See, and another thing, when you got high praise from Snoop Dogg, he didn't follow nobody else but me on that show. Because when I told him I was from the OG block, he sensed it. But I had to hit him with some of those words. And I hit him with a word like this that shocked him. Now, Snoop Dogg has a lot of success. He makes tons of money everywhere he go to live his lifestyle. But see, I didn't care about that. I didn't ask him that. These youngsters will ask you in this day and age, "Hey, can I have some money?" That's what they'll ask, just like a woman. Some of them will, some of them won't. But see, I asked Snoop Dogg this question. Instead of, I didn't ask him to put me on or nothing. Just being in the man's presence and having him as an OG, I asked him behind the scenes for some wisdom and knowledge.
Do you regret? Do you regret not signing with him when he put you in the office and asked you, did you want to go with could have been
yeah,
over
that's a good
death row?
question.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. The reason I said no about that part because I wasn't a full on rapper. So, see, Death Row, they're on a whole different scale. I
Oh,
never
you on
really
that
considered
scale.
myself as a complete rapper. I'm like Mike Jones, pretty much. I can make some hits, but I never been in the studio. That was the situation too. And
So
I
you was
actually got
were
people.
you afraid? That was the opportunity of a lifetime. You know how many people would love to get an offer from Snoop Dogg, you know,
See,
to be
look,
a
look,
part
see,
of
this,
such an iconic label.
but see, I wasn't a rapper, and I told him that. But see, when the cameras wasn't rolling, I told Snoop because I didn't want him to think that I was being funny. I didn't take the offer because I wasn't a full rapper. And he was like, okay. I was more just an actor and comedian. So I stuck with Drewski and them. And plus, I love the situation what could have been, and I showed my loyalty as well. That's what separated me from everyone.
But
Drewski,
do you think it's reciprocated as in the loyalty of could have been and the loyalty now that you feel? Do you feel the loyalty still there or you wish you would have?
see, do I regret what turning it down? No, because I wasn't a full on rapper.
So
So
your main objective was to land what an acting gig or something in the comedy
yeah,
field.
yeah, yeah, yeah. See, but
Oh,
see, look, the see,
this is what the
I'm
fans
still
need to know because to our, you know, to our knowledge, we're thinking that you're an artist, you know, or up and
But
coming
see,
artist.
look, I am a freestylist. That's a fact, though. I know how to rap. That's not a problem.
Mm.
I rap about like certain things that make sense, and I'll just make a rap right off the top. I asked Uncle Snoop Dogg, do he write his raps? He said no. He said half the time he just in the studio just spitting stuff randomly off the head. Still
Okay.
to this day, like all the tracks that he putting
Sound like
out,
Miss Monroe.
this is just random right off the top. But he know how to make it go together.
Hey, Glock, not to cut you off, but you got to check out her freestyle she did on Finesse 2 times. Miss Monroe can rap too. She's a rapper. She can rap. My bad. Go ahead.
We'll see you the link when we wrap this up.
Hey, I can already tell. I know how to read energy very well, and that rhymed too.
See, and we as the audience or as your fans, we have this notion. We thought that you were just bugged out to even take Drewski serious because I don't think nobody took him serious.
You see,
But
see, see,
from
see.
talking to
I
you and
I
doing
took
this
it
interview,
serious.
I can see that you're actually a pretty intelligent guy. So that, this is a side that the people do need to see of Glock.
See, I took that serious. That's what I wanted because look, I'm not gonna lie and I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not. See, I grew up watching Cash Money records, Snoop Dogg, Slim Shady. And the one thing about them back in the day that beats the new school by a big fucking margin, back then, they didn't do this shit for the women. They didn't do this for material things. Back then, it was more like you made money to survive and to make it out. A lot of them doing that, but they're doing it when they make it, they're doing it for the wrong reason. And back then, they didn't really sell out. But now that it's all getting exposed, it all makes sense. But I don't think.
Okay, it's a lot being exposed. So, did you
See,
see any weird
Oh, let me ask you a
freaked out
question.
things while in the house?
That's a good question.
Yeah, is that
Absolutely.
did you see any?
oh,
Oh, because
did I
I
see
seen a
any
couple
weird
pictures in the
shit?
movie.
Um, well, I did see in the house. See, in a mansion like that, I scoped the place out. I ain't gonna hold you. I scoped it out, and I already knew when you in the mountains around mansions like that, always gonna have secret underground tunnels. And see, if you watch one of the episodes, Drewski came from behind the bookcase. And I been knew that, and they wondered how did I guess that, and they was acting like I was crazy. And then he came from behind the bookcase, and I told everybody, it was like, how do the Glock know this? How did Glock know he was gonna like, bro? I scoped the place out. I didn't even need to look at the schematics, how the house was built. You can just tell. See, Hollywood down here in Cali is where it all started. With all the corruption, P. Diddy and them, and the white man in the tuxedos. I've been around those kind of people behind the scenes. I spoke to them. I've been around 60-year-olds, 70-year-olds, even 50-year-olds that own part of Hollywood.
Any
Even the
strange
ones that,
offers?
nah, they didn't make me no offers, but they
Did you ever
wasn't.
read the contract? Do you ever read the contract that he makes people sign? Is it?
Actually, yes, 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 yes. My family read it, and I read it too. And I knew what I was getting myself into. So whatever happened on the show, I couldn't sue Drewski or nothing. But see, the opportunity, I just wanted to take it because I
Yes,
wanted to do what
that's
I
for
love
sure.
doing. And what I did on the show, I encourage people, hey, do what you love doing. There we go. I was on the show because I did what I love doing. That's the one most important thing that a lot of people don't do anymore. Even before live came to an end and entertainment got wiped out by the women being outside and doing all this whole um um the only one who still has the entertainment is me. That was the one thing about me. I love what I do so much still. It's
Okay, I got another question for you.
um
Where did you and Say to Mario fall out on?
oh boy. That is the biggest. Me and Say to Mario, I'm gonna start from the very beginning. I remember when I graduated from high school, 2016 class. I was like what 2 years older than Mario. The situation with me and him was very complicated. I graduated. I was 16. Mario didn't graduate yet, but he was already 14, pushing 15. He had a girlfriend. I had one too. But me and him was two broke niggas with a faith and a dream. He really didn't have a dream. He was a rapper already. He was bigger by
Mario
following.
lives in Georgia.
Hmm?
Didn't Mario live in Georgia?
Now he lived in Atlanta.
Oh,
And so from that, actually, yeah, Mario was 14. I was 16. But see, as we got older, the age gap closed. But it was only by 2 years. I'm 26 and he's 24. You can ask his mom. He friends with her. And
Do, do you think did you think the reason why y'all kind of got a fallout was because of you and Tim the Don? Between you,
no,
him,
no,
and
no,
Tim the
no,
Don?
no, no, no. See, Mario even went live with me and Tim the Don. See, I plugged Mario in. I created Mario. He was one of the very first people I brought into the game before anybody else ever worked with. And the story's so amazing because I showed him, and how we did it was so fucking crazy. Um, Me and him, I was the one with the, I was the one that was calling the shots. People didn't know. Mario is a Pisces. I'm a Gemini. So he listened,
Well, your
but
real
he was quiet
communication.
as fuck. He was quiet as hell. And he ran with the knowledge I gave him. But see, I showed him how we did it. See, you can give the wisdom and knowledge, but you got to start off somewhere. And I was like a mentor to Mario because I have more wisdom and knowledge anyway. But I'll
I got a
say more wisdom.
I got a
And
question. If you
go
can
ahead.
if you can reconcile y'all relationship and you could talk to him right now and into the camera because you guys were really close at one time. If you can reconcile the relationship, what would you tell him right now on camera?
I'll tell him. I'll tell him this. Maybe ask the boss to break his silence. Why did you ghost me during 2021 and 2022? Actually, no, 2022 to 2023, coming to 2024. There's a story behind why me and him fell out. And it wasn't my
So, do
fault,
you
it was
think your
his.
success had a part in him starting to act weird or
Say that
ghosting
again.
you? I said, so do you think your success played a part in him acting weird or ghosting you?
No, see, that's why I tell the story from the beginning, because I want it all to
I
make
think.
sense.
Hold on, I already know what it is. I think what it was. One time I seen you post him talking.
Oh no, that wasn't the problem. Trust me.
Oh,
He
I thought
did.
that's what I thought it was. I saw that. I was like,
No,
oh
no,
man.
that wasn't even it. See, I used to go live with him before he broke his silence. I mean, before he went silent. Everybody knew, but see, people don't understand is this. Everybody called my situation with Mario. It was like a Birdman, Little Wayne situation. That's what they. That's how they looked at it with me and him. Cause see, people was making. See, our age difference. He was in high school. He was in high school still. I was done. But see, everybody back then, they wasn't really. People was getting onto Instagram and shit. I was more on Facebook before I got on Instagram. And my fan base was in reality before Instagram. I didn't start off of Instagram right off the rip. And after that, he graduated. But then see, when me and Mario plotted our way to come up in the game, his ex, his woman at the time, set him up and she got shot 7 times.
Hmm.
And one of the bullets pierced his throat. Like it didn't go through, but it was like a chunk. And ever since, see, people didn't see this part of him because this is behind the scene. And I was there for him. Now, this is gonna sound weird. God forgive me, but literally, I was there for him like a father. That's how deep it was.
That's
And
that's deep though. I ain't gonna look. Glock, you saying you was there for him like a father. Why not like a brother?
brother, father, the way he looked at it, it was like a father situation. Even his
Okay,
homeboy
how
said
old is
that.
he? How old is he?
He's
20.
24. I'm 26.
So you be like an older brother to him.
For 9 5, he looked at it.
Oh,
Because a
oh,
lot of brothers don't be around like that.
You know,
right.
his father probably went around.
Now, Mario really didn't have his dad growing up. My dad passed away when I was 7. But I had my stepdad, though. That was different. But so after all that happened and he healed up and shit, me and him went ahead and pursued to become something in this world.
What?
Cause
Wasn't it Tim the
man,
Don
see, he
that
was
actually
working in
got you involved
'95,
with
and I
Drewski? Got you connected with Drewski?
Drewski didn't come until like 2020 to 2021.
But he met Drewski discovered you through Tim the Don, didn't he?
Yeah, during 2020 and 2021. Yeah, but
Okay.
see, I was the name even before Could Have Been Records. That was the thing, and see, I was working with Tim the Don at the same time I was coming on to St. Mark. And then I was working with some other people that plugged me in with Wolf Vicky as well. My journey is quite a story, man. And I thought I was gonna have to work a 9 to 5, get a woman, and start a family, but I always knew I was destined for more.